So while walking here, I just remembered something from Vienna regarding, garbage bins. So as you can see, basically in front of every apartment building in front, by the street, is our collections of bins. And here is the garbage truck. But in Vienna, to my shock and horror, a lot of the apartment buildings didn't have this similar arrangement, with trash bins being outside, in front of the house, like here. But the trash bins, the smaller ones, not the large ones, were actually placed inside of the hallway in these apartment buildings. And I was just wondering, during the summer when it's hot, how bad it must smell there, with all the food rotting and decomposing. Tu que greva, Lizzie? And Lisa once again dictating the route. She wants to go across the bridge. We haven't been here in a while, so okay, let's go. It's not raining. Yeah, and the second surprise was, so basically in Slovenia, when there is trash collection day, so basically each day they would come and pick up one sort of trash. One day there will be just paper, the other day will be biological, the next day will be what do you have now, storage containers, so plastic, and then you have also the rest. And then the fifth day they will collect, I believe from the community islands, where you have more paper and glass and plastic. And here in Slovenia, you as a owner of the property or manager of the property, you have to ensure that on such pickup day the trash bins are placed by the road, so they can be then collected by passing by garbage truck. But in Austria, in Vienna, the garbage men, sanitation workers, would actually go inside of the buildings and retrieve the set trash bins by themselves, and then once again place them back inside of the hallways, or in some cases, you know, when they have the internal yard. So that was for me quite interesting to see. But of course, this system requires more time and effort from the waste management people, because, you know, they are spending time going in and out of the buildings themselves. Here in the morning, usually just when we leave for our walk, they would be outside collecting, you know, and the stop would be like, you know, 30 seconds to a minute, you know, very fast. Another building will get a new isolation. So which will of course keep the energy bills down. So I was this week I was just reading a new study that apparently in the last couple of years, 10 years, the energy wastage or usage actually dropped down for almost like 1/5 due to the, you know, better. Lizi, nagreva kje. She wants to go to visit the mechanic, because that way is to the mechanic. Well, one of the way. And we don't have car there. Oh, now she saw a dog. Ne, greva tukaj. Kuža v lulu. Vidiš kaka ali kaj? Greva tukaj. Oh. She's demanding one. Always demanding change of route according to her. But yeah, we cannot go all the time based on her wishes. Yeah, so yeah, better isolation works. New roof, everything. I just wish they would also fix the outside areas, because basically my whole life is like this. All the tiles are broken, and I really don't know which architect genius was responsible. Most likely he got some kind of award for this design. Okay. Lizzie, she wants to go after the doggo. Okay, Lizzie. Pretty. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Okay, let's end on this point. So yeah, just another, you know, whole this area, this neighborhood has this, you know, bridges all over the place, you know, to bridge the area. And because below of the buildings there are, you know, garages, but then you have like this, you know. I hope that you can see the gap below, but this isn't the worst part. You see this all around here. I believe there used to be there were also, you know, tiles. Now there are no tiles, just, you know, nice sharp metal. Here you have Lizzie počasi metal edge, you know, to slice open your foot. So yeah, and here we go once more. the tiles. Yeah, I'm always, you know, in awe of this kind of architects, designers. What, Lizzie? You know, then you have like this, you know, these patches. Yeah. You know, these designers, architects that are designing such things with no concept of their utility, of the long-term use and abuse. You know, they have to design something, you know, new, something better, but I don't know how this is better. It's basically the same as with the Celovsky Dvori, which are basically in that direction, you know, 5 minutes away. You know, in the first 10 years they have already replaced 3 times the tires. Not like these, the smaller ones, but the bigger ones. But yeah, 3 times in 10 years they were forced to replace the tires. Here, of course, they haven't. Yeah, you know, most likely none of these architects ever lived before in like these residential areas that they are designing, and you know, just their vision which is not supported by any life experience whatsoever. Then you have like this broken tiles and sharp edges. Yeah, idiots. But most likely the main architect got some sort of an award for his amazing contribution to the development of architecture in Ljubljana / Slovenia. Yeah. And Liza doesn't care. So yeah, let's end with this rant. No, at least here it's a little bit, you know, simple and no the ear. Yeah, every time that she has to walk by the bush, in the bush, which is, you know, drenched with water comes in her ears, and then it's no. So yeah, okay, let's end this video at this point.